The Orkney Islands are full of strong character and distinctive Viking roots. Its identity is cemented in unexpected contrasts of toughness and warmth. The majestic cliffs, extraordinary seas, and a unique climate which allows wild food to thrive. I'm Genevieve Taylor, author, teacher and live fire cook, and I'm here in Orkney with Highland Park Whisky to celebrate the extraordinary contrast of their Orkney Island home. This is my quest to smoke, grill and eat food I find growing naturally in the great outdoors. This is wild food. On my quest today, I'm foraging for some of my favourite seafood, cockles. I'm headed for St Peter's Pool and I'm meeting Andrew Appleby. Andrew is a local forager based in Orkney and he loves coastal foraging. Armed with a bucket, a rake and a low tide, he's promised me we should find some cockles.
Well, this is St Peter's Pool, near the village of Tobe. This is one of the great cockling beaches in Orkney. You need a really low tide.
Which we have.
Yeah,
the sea is a very long way.
It is a long way up, yeah. We'll rake by the water's edge and see what we can get.
Show me what to do.
Right, OK. You rake like this. Yeah, that's it.
This is so exciting.
Yes, I know. It's like picking tatties.
What should I expect these cockles to taste like?
Sweet, delicious, and the taste of the sea. Fresh. Just wonderful.
Right, Andrew, you've shown me how to forage for these cockles.
Yeah.
We've got such a bounty.
We have,
we?
It's terrific.
I'm now going to show you how I cook them over my fire.
Great,
let's
wonderful.
go.
Yes, let's do that.
This dish is all about embracing the unexpected and pairing ingredients you wouldn't normally cook together. Subtle, smoky whiskey and sweet cockles. So let's get them on the grill. I start by lighting my wood fire and offset a large frying pan so it gets a nice medium heat. I add some local butter to the pan and let it melt. I then chop up a large onion and add it to the pan with a generous pinch of salt. I let those onions slowly caramelise, controlling the heat by its distance from the fire. Whilst those onions are softening, I cook my spaghetti in a large pan of salted water directly over the fire. Next, I add that seaweed to the grill and pour those cockles directly on top. I cover with my cloche to get as much steam as possible until they open up nicely. Now it's time for the sauce. I chop up some garlic, crush it with a little salt and then add this to the caramelised onions. Next I take 50 millilitres of Highland Park 12-year-old whisky and pour straight into the pan. What I love about this whisky is its Orkney peat. It really lends a honeyed, floral and subtle smoky flavour that's unexpected, yet works so well in balancing out the flavours of the whole dish. I add my spaghetti to the pan of onions with some water to emulsify the sauce. I scatter over the watercress, give it a stir, throw in the cockles and then toss it all together. To finish, I'm going to throw in some of that salty spaghetti seaweed, served alongside a generous hunk of bannock bread to mop up those juices. And that's my steamed garlic cockles with whisky, brown butter and spaghetti.
Right, Andrew,
Yes.
are you ready?
I am. Well, yes.
Cockle spaghetti.
Wow. Thanks.
It's pretty good,
Look
doesn't
at
it?
that.
Look at that. Let's just give that a little mix around.
Mm-hmm.
Would you just help yourself? I've never cooked this seaweed before in my life, and it's amazing. It's really all come together.
There's a tremendous natural balance in here. The salinity of the seaweed, along with these beautiful natural cockles, and the flavours. I mean, they're a revelation.
I can taste a little bit of smokiness from the whiskey as well as the sweetness.
That's right.
And the wood smoke.
The whiskey does come through. It's beautiful.
Well, cheers to that.
And to you.
And to you.
And to this.
After embracing the Orkney Islands, it's easy to see where Highland Park gets its distinctive character from. It feels amazing to cook with an ingredient within hours of picking it myself and transformed into something delicious. There's something magical about these islands, about the unique and complex flavours of Highland Park and the wild treasures you can discover and enjoy here.